Hi there. So the final part of the application process is making sure that you have done all of the checklist. So ideally, you have looked at each one of these in the checklist check, and been able to complete all of them. So have you completed the in full parts of the application? This must include the extended personal statement section. So we would have looked through that, made sure it's correct, make sure it's appropriate, and make sure it's to the level that the team at Sunderland want. The next part is, have you included all the relevant supporting statements about the qualifications of equivalence? So this is all to do with the Teacher Regulation Agency list, and whether your qualification is on that list or not. If it's not, then obviously you need to look to do the equivalency testing, and you can do that online before you submit the final application. So if you haven't done that, please get in touch and we can organise when you can do that next. If you have previously withdrawn or failed the QTS assessment only, you also need to make sure you've got a letter from the previous provider giving reasons why this happened. So if that is the case, just make sure we have information about why that took place. Have you sent the photocopies, scans, and other qualifications to the AOR administration team? So this is the ones that you can put into the shared folder, and making sure that you have all of the qualifications translated correctly. They don't need to be notarized, but make sure that they've all been correctly translated by an official translator. And also, do you hold enhanced DBS? You don't need the DBS, you just need a local police check wherever you are located. So if you're located in China, you need to get that through your local PSB or the local police station, depending on where you are. And once you've got that, it should only take about a week maximum. And once you've got this information and you've got this certificate, you need to then translate it and put the translation and the original certificate together. Just make sure that police check is not more than 6 months old before you send it through. And then finally, have you got all the correct information for the referees and your mentor? So make sure all that information is correct before you send it off. If there are any mistakes, it just delays everything. So just double check that the email's correct, the phone number's correct, make sure that people haven't moved on. Schools are very transient things, so you need to make sure that everything's correct. And then finally, have you completed and dated the signature at the bottom of the form? So that is the name of the candidate, so your full name as it appears on the passport, your signature, which can be a digital signature, and then finally the date. So that is your application done. Great. See you. Bye-bye.